I can give numerous examples of all sorts of different practices that various religions do, that the Jewish people in general are also doing today, that though they all, just about all do it, has no basis in Talmudic law or in the Torah, and they apparently don't have any problem with doing it. So it doesn't bother me if I do something that may be a little bit similar to other religions, which few Jews are doing.
Tefillah used to be done, the tzura of tefillah, okay, the position of tefillah for Klal Yisrael were with the hands up, okay? Now, that is very important. First of all, we don't do that anymore today because those that pretend they're Klal Yisrael, that say, Anu Yisrael, we are Israel, that take our uniform and take our position, the Christians took that position, and thousands of years ago, this became their prayer position, and we abolished it. But originally, this was the position that we prayed in.
Only those who have been born into the Christian tradition, who are the heirs of a chain of interpretation from day one to this day, only they would know it. I'm an outsider. First one to admit it. I come from completely outside a completely different tradition. I come from Judaism. I, as an outsider, cannot come now and jump and into that book, into that text, into that tradition, into the practices, and tell them, look here, I think that this is what you are saying, this is what you mean. Only the Christian can tell me what the New Testament is really all about. But if it's good for the goose, what is it? It's good for the gander. The punchline then is with regards to Judaism. Only the Christian can tell me what JC really meant through his tradition. But by the same token then, only the Jew can know and tell you what the Jewish Bible is about. What kind of a chutzpah do they have to come Johnny come lately, hundreds and over 1,000 years after we have our Bible, a Bible given by God through the Jewish prophets, in the Jewish language, to the Jewish people, with a Jewish message, addressed to the Jews, given to the Jews, transmitted by the Jews, interpreted by the Jews, preserved by the Jews. And now comes this Johnny-come-lately Christian who can't hold our Bible right side up, knows it at best from a translation of another translation, and he dares come and tell me what the Bible is talking about? He can't even read the original text. And even if he could read the original text, where do you come off telling me what it's talking about? In other words, for 2,000 years, we Jews didn't know what we had. For 2,000 years, we Jews were deaf, blind, and dumb. For 2,000 years, we got messages. For 2,000 years, we got teachings, which we had no idea what the heck they're talking about, until Johnny come lately, who could not read Hebrew. The apostles could not read Hebrew. Listen carefully. The apostles could not read Hebrew, did not know Hebrew. They barely knew Greek. And they come to me, and they tell me what the Jewish Bible is all about. Case closed. You want to take your passages in the New Testament and give them a different meaning? I'm game. And I'll be the first one to admit that I, as an outsider, and certainly who does not have a positive view of this, has no right to impose my interpretation on it. How much thousands of times, millions of times so, do they fall by the side when it comes to our tradition? Case closed. There's nothing further to discuss. You want to know what the Jewish Bible means? Don't come to me and say, doesn't it mean this? I say to him, shut up. You want to know what the Jewish Bible wants to say? Sit down and I will tell you. And what I tell you, that's the only thing that you can take. And anything else is sheer rubbish and garbage. Okay, nothing further to discuss.
Always preaching, preaching, preaching.